Have you ever wondered how a turbocharger works and why they are so useful? Turbochargers, a common term in the automotive world, often spark curiosity and sometimes misconceptions. These intriguing devices are more than just a fancy term. They play a key role in enhancing an engine's performance. But what makes them so special? How do they manage to boost an engine's power while maintaining efficiency? It's a fascinating world indeed. Stay tuned to uncover the mystery behind these powerful devices. A turbocharger, a term often thrown around in car discussions, is more than just a fancy car part. In essence, it's a device that boosts engine power by pushing more air into the combustion chamber. This allows more fuel to be burned, resulting in increased horsepower without needing a larger engine. A turbocharger has three main components. First, there's the turbine, which sits in the exhaust flow and spins as exhaust gases rush past it. Then we have the compressor, which is on the same shaft as the turbine and spins at the same speed. As it spins, it draws in and compresses air, forcing it into the engine. Lastly, there's the central rotating assembly which connects the turbine and compressor and allows them to spin together. Understanding these components is key to grasping the mechanism of a turbocharger. Now that we know what a turbocharger is, it's time to understand how it works. The magic of a turbocharger lies in its ingenious design and working principle. Let's delve into the mechanics of how a turbocharger works. A turbocharger is essentially a device that uses exhaust gases to spin a turbine. When the engine burns fuel, it produces exhaust gases. These gases are expelled out of the engine and directed towards the turbocharger. The force of these gases spins the turbine, a fan-like component within the turbocharger. This is the first step in the turbocharging process. Now this turbine is connected to a central rotating assembly, also known as a shaft, which in turn is linked to another fan-like component called the compressor. So when the turbine spins, this central rotating assembly spins as well, which then causes the compressor to spin. This is the second step in the turbocharging process. The spinning compressor does something quite remarkable. It sucks in and compresses ambient air, hence the name compressor. This compressed air is then pushed into the engine. Why does the engine need more air, you ask? Well, to burn fuel more efficiently, an engine needs a certain ratio of fuel to air. By pushing more air into the engine, the turbocharger allows the engine to burn more fuel each second. This is the third and final step in the turbocharging process. But here's the real kicker. The energy used to spin the turbine and the compressor is essentially waste energy. Without a turbocharger, this energy would simply be expelled out of the exhaust pipe and lost. But with a turbocharger, this waste energy is recycled and used to boost engine performance. So, in essence, a turbocharger recycles waste energy to boost engine performance. It's an elegant solution to a complex problem, and it's no wonder turbochargers have become such a popular add-on for car enthusiasts looking to get the most out of their engines. Let's move on to the next segment where we'll discuss the advantages of a turbocharger. Turbochargers are not just about making your car go faster. While that's a definite perk, there's so much more to these fascinating devices. Let's dive into the myriad benefits of turbocharging your vehicle. Firstly, turbochargers are a surefire way to increase horsepower. They do this by forcing more air into the combustion chamber, allowing more fuel to be burned and consequently, more power to be generated. Imagine having the power of a larger engine, but without the extra weight and space that it would need. That's what a turbocharger offers. It's like having a strong, muscle-bound athlete that can do the work of two people, but only takes up the space of one. Next up, better fuel efficiency. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, more fuel burning equals more fuel consumption, right? Not quite. Remember, turbochargers use the exhaust gases that would otherwise be wasted. By harnessing this energy, they ensure every drop of fuel counts. As a result, turbocharged engines can be up to 40% more fuel efficient than their naturally aspirated counterparts. Think of it as getting more miles out of every tank of fuel, meaning fewer trips to the gas station and more money in your pocket. Lastly, turbochargers help to reduce emissions. In a world increasingly conscious of its carbon footprint, this is a major advantage. Turbochargers make engines more efficient, meaning they burn fuel more completely. This results in fewer harmful emissions being released into the atmosphere. So not only are you getting more performance and better fuel economy, but you're also doing your bit for the environment. It's clear that the benefits of a turbocharger extend far beyond just speed. They transform your vehicle into a more powerful, fuel-efficient, and eco-friendly machine. All this while still fitting snugly under your hood. A turbocharger, in essence, gives you a bigger bang for your buck. Not a bad deal, wouldn't you agree? Turbochargers are indeed fascinating devices, aren't they? They've been around for quite a while, yet their science and mechanics are still as captivating as ever. To recap, a turbocharger is a device that increases the efficiency and power output of an internal combustion engine. It does this by forcing extra compressed air into the combustion chamber, which allows more fuel to be burned and more power to be produced. The heart of a turbocharger is its turbine, which is driven by the exhaust gases from the engine. This turbine spins an air compressor that draws in and compresses ambient air, then forces it into the engine. It's a classic example of reusing energy that would otherwise go to waste, in this case, exhaust gases. The benefits of turbochargers are numerous. They improve engine efficiency, increase power output, and can even help to reduce emissions. They allow smaller engines to perform like much larger ones, without the weight and size disadvantages. This is why they are so popular in both performance and economy-focused vehicles. In the world of cars, turbochargers are a brilliant blend of science and engineering, designed to give you more bang for your buck. They are a testament to our human ingenuity, always striving to make things better, faster, stronger, and more efficient. Next time you hear the term turbocharger, you'll not only know what it is, but also how it works and why it's so beneficial. We've demystified the turbocharger today, and I hope you've enjoyed the ride. Turbochargers truly are fascinating, aren't they? They take something as simple as exhaust gas and turn it into extra power for your engine. It's almost like magic, but really, it's just good old-fashioned physics at work. Now it's your turn to engage. Think about what you've learned today. Do you have any thoughts, questions, or perhaps a personal experience with turbochargers you'd like to share? Maybe you've driven a turbocharged car and noticed the difference in performance? Or perhaps you're considering adding a turbocharger to your own vehicle. Every bit of engagement helps to deepen our understanding and appreciation of these engineering marvels. So let's keep the conversation going. After all, we're all here to learn and share in the wonders of automotive technology. Thanks for watching. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to turbo power.